Hey, and welcome to the Monday morning edition of Cenla Weather from the Igloo Roofing Weather Center here at my house. And boy, are those skies blue. You know what? We have more birthdays today. My twin nephews, Denton and Hudson, who are not identical, but I was just able to tell them apart, I think, 2 years ago, maybe. They are 17 years old today. And then Weston and Janae Cheek, it's their wedding anniversary. December 11th, what is that, 2 years? I think so. They had donuts, not a cake at their wedding. Very interesting, but they're donut people, so I get it. All right, I'm a little sleepy this morning, but here is the thing that I have, the present for myself. And you can have this too. They have arrived. There we go. Cenla Weather coffee mugs, and these are the best coffee mugs on earth. That's all I'm going to tell you. They are the right thickness, the right size. They just feel good in your hand. They say Cenla Weather on both sides. I already have a coffee stain on each side, so I've been working on this morning. But let's talk about weather. We don't have much going on right now, but we do have some confusion coming into the forecast by about Friday. So we will discuss. 40 degrees. We bottomed out, and hat tip to Tom Konvicka for having the best 7-day forecast in the world. This man was calling for below freezing, like way out, when ensembles were still in like the upper 30s because he knows the pattern. He's very smart, good at what he does. And then he got it down to 29, and that is exactly where we went last night. 28 at Esler, 29 at AEX. I had someone send me their thermometer from their front yard, said 25.5. I believe that was Anacoco or Simpson, or I forgot. But out in the country, yes, some of you probably bottomed out in the mid-20s. And with that cold air in place, no precipitation, because that would be too much fun. And you can see that there's really nothing going on anywhere close by. So radar, we go on by that. Temperatures in the mid-30s to mid-40s Opelousas. Most of us still about 35 to 40 degrees. So the frost is melting, and the temperatures are going to warm up pretty quickly to near 60 today. Clear skies. We're not going to see much in the way of cloud cover at all. It looks like we have a nice several days ahead, followed by that chance for rainfall. So temperatures today, they come up quickly. We should be in the low 50s as soon as 10 o'clock. So yes, that is possible. You warm up very quickly on these clear mornings like this. Whoops, I hit F8, not F9. Hope that doesn't do anything bad. 60 for a high roughly today, with temperatures ranging pretty much from about 59 to 62 across the state. So wherever you're headed today, it looks like it's going to be clear sailing overnight tonight. This model, again, stays a little too warm, so we're going with lows near or slightly below freezing once again. So cover up those plants and bring in the pets, and I don't think you have to do anything to the pipes. But, say hi to the people. So all the P's are covered. Severe outlook today. No one in the country even hearing thunder. So we go on by that. Very, very tame forecast here over the next several days. But I brought out the big guns here. We went into the GFS, so we have several days out. Always have to see if I have anything important to say. All right. Oh yeah. My wife. She's awesome. I mentioned the birthdays and the anniversaries. Will and Sophie Cheek, they got married a year ago yesterday. How can I forget that? So now we've covered all the birthdays and anniversaries, I think. I think we're set to go. So Futurecast, GFS, yes, squirrel. I'm jumping all around here. Let's take a look at what we have coming up over the next few days. This is the GFS, so this goes out further. I typically show you that shorter range stuff, but we just don't have anything to talk about here in the next few days. But look what happens. Here's where your confusion comes in. We have kind of a double-barreled system here. We have the big upper level feature out west. Then we're going to have a surface low developing down over the Gulf of Mexico. And the whole question is, how do things come together? How do they phase? And what do we get locally? Because let me tell you, the range of outcomes is huge on this, meaning we could go from no rain to lots of rain. I know, isn't that great to hear that confidence in my voice? But the rain out west is going to slowly progress to the east. Now, this model would argue for a good bit of rainfall coming into the area by Saturday. I think Friday we could see some scattered stuff. Again, this is one model run, kind of giving you an idea. You can see the two distinct systems. The one moving in here, that upper level feature, surface low over the Gulf of Mexico, moving up into Florida, and then those kind of hightail it out of here, and they combine, join forces out to our east. Now, where that phasing happens, how far north this system tracks, exactly how the jet stream works and all of this, lots of complexity to it. The one thing that we can say with relative certainty, I'd say with pretty much total certainty, certainty here is this is not a severe weather threat because that surface low stays to our south, keeps us in the cool air, and keeps the instability away. But there could be some decent rain. So this is an exact kind of middle of the road forecast here. This is probably not going to happen, but we're kind of averaging together all the possibilities. That way we can adjust upward or downward, and we're not going from nothing to 4 inches of rain and back to nothing and things like that. So don't take these as this is going to happen, but this gives you an idea of where we think the best chance and the highest totals for rain will be. So further north, you're going to be into the lighter stuff or the lower chances, and then down toward the coast, back toward Houston, that's where we're going to see the higher chances and probably the heavier totals. Right here in the middle, big question mark. We're going to be watching things very closely. And here's the way we see it going right now. This is your 7-day forecast that shows some rain in the forecast there. We're going with 40% Friday. I upped it to 60 on Saturday. It does seem like models are coming into a little bit better focus here, that we will see at least a decent chance for that rain making it in on Saturday. This looks like kind of a moderate rain event potentially, and it could possibly be just what we need in the sense that it could fall over a long period of time and just kind of help soak the ground, and we need whatever we can get. Still, we are still way below normal. Low 60s throughout the week. We cool off a bit as that rain comes in. Notice the overnight lows come up, so we're not going to be below freezing as that rain falls. That's how it kind of works here. We see that moisture come in, and that allows us to not fall below freezing and see a massive ice storm out of the whole deal. So going further into the future, look at this outlook heading into Christmas. I was hoping I wouldn't have to show you this. Now, it doesn't look hot. It looks like it'll be above normal, which normal highs are in the 50s this time of year, so maybe we're talking 60s. But this is the way it's kind of looking. I'm not going to rule it out, but I don't think we have a white Christmas. Of course, our chances are very low here. And then precipitation, it looks like we keep chances in the area in that window of time. We're too far out to give you specifics on Christmas. But there will be storm systems kind of marching through as they have about every 5 to 7 days. So something that we're going to be watching as we get closer, and we'll get you more specifics as we get there. So to recap, lots of birthdays, lots of anniversaries, good coffee mug, and we kind of don't know what's going on, but we're figuring it out, and I think rain chances are coming up for Saturday. Tom will have more and hopefully more specifics later on today, and we'll just kind of go through the week, and we will figure out that weekend for you, because I know as we are in that big weekend before Christmas, going to be a lot of outdoor plans, a lot of things going on. So we take this seriously, even though I like to have a lot of fun with it. Hopefully, I will know more tomorrow. See you then.